mind.
Too many mind?
Mind the soldier. Mind the people what? Mind the enemy. Too many mind. No mind.
No mind.
Alright, Shalom. This is Brother Gabar, the Lions Den Camp, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. And first and foremost, before I hop into this lesson, I'm going to give all praises to the Most High in their true Paleo-Hebrew names and in the Paleo-Hebrew tongue. So, Kal Halayim, La Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawahshi, Bahasham, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Mahamaf. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder as well, Aharawan. And Shalom to you brothers and sisters pushing and keeping this truth and faith and sincerity into the end, man. Alright? So, man, I was at work today, and I was thinking of this clip, from the movie called The Last Samurai. And as you can see, the character, he is engaged in, sparring, dueling. Basically, he engaged in battle, right? But his mind is elsewhere. He focused on the people around him, what they think about him. He focused on his enemy. He focused on the sword in his hand. He focused on everything but the battle at hand, and it caused him to lose focus and be bested, be defeated in that duel, in that battle, So the samurai was trying to tell him, too many mind, you got your focus split on too many different things, man. Basically telling him like his focus needs to be single, like only focus on what's in front of you, and I just wanted to get that clip and do this quick lesson, man, because and strictly speaking in the spiritual sense, man, while we engaged in this spiritual battle, this spiritual duel and sparring match between, righteousness and wickedness, being in this truth versus the world and so on and so forth, sometimes we could lose focus, man, And that's why it's always good to self-evaluate, and self-reflect. Because, all right, you may lose focus, but the harm comes when you allow that loss of focus to be detrimental to the work. You know what I'm saying? To the fight. You know what I'm saying? To the spiritual fight. Not doing what you know you need to do spiritually. And that's where that loss of focus becomes detrimental. But you may lose focus, but the point is to self-evaluate, self-reflect and regain that focus, times 10, man, so I just want to get a couple precepts, man, to complement that clip, and again, strictly in spiritually speaking, so this is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4, and it says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier," man. All right, so it says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life," right? Because just like in the clip, man, you can't be engaged in a duel, you can't be engaged in spiritual warfare, right? But be entangled with the affairs of the world, you know what I'm saying? Worrying about this, worrying about that, worrying about this and that. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay focused on what's truly important, And yeah, on this in this world, in this captivity, we have worldly responsibilities, like paying bills, taking care of kids, providing, keeping food in the house, dealing with your woman, so on and so forth. That's all, responsibilities, but those worldly responsibilities should not hinder you from the task at hand. You know what I'm saying? This spiritual fight, this spiritual warfare that's going on, handle your business, you know what I'm saying? But even within that, stand focused, you know what I'm saying, on this spiritual fight, you know what I'm saying, on this spiritual duel, on this spiritual warfare, even during handling your worldly responsibilities, man, because it all like reverts back to the scriptures, man, So it says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier," man. Right? So, and we do this work, you know what I'm saying? The will of Yahawah, not to please men, but to please the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to be seen as good soldiers, man, for Yahawah Shemi Hawashah, doing his work, doing his will, being those ambassadors, those messengers for the Lord, man. You want to be found worthy in his eyes, right? And that's not gonna happen if you allowing yourself having too many mind, your focus and your drive and motivation and ambition split into all these different things, man. When your eye should be single, you know what I'm saying, on pressing towards the mark, pressing towards doing the will of Yahawah Shemi Hawashah, right? And again, like I said, we have worldly responsibilities, right? Things we gotta be responsible for and handle on a day-to-day basis. But those things should not hinder your performance. You know what I'm saying? In this truth, man, right? And that's why self-reflection is and self-reflection is always good, man, because you can catch yourself losing focus, man, and snap out of it. You can regain focus. But a person who's not really self-reflecting or evaluating themselves, they can get lost in that loss of focus. You know what I mean? And be and just like the dude in the clip, he lost focus and he was defeated, what I'm saying, in that duel, in that battle, man. And that's what you don't want to do, man. You don't want to lose focus to the point where, what I'm saying, you focusing on everything but the task at hand, what's in front of you, man. Doing the work and the will of Yahawah Shemi Hawashah. Right? All right, so this is the book of Matthew, chapter 6. I'm going to start at verse 31. And it says, Matthew 6 and 31, it says, "Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things." Right? So again, we have worldly responsibilities, providing for ourselves, our family, and so on and so forth, right? But it says, but the scriptures and the Lord tell us to take no thought for these things, man. Don't focus and worry about these things to the point where, what I'm saying, you losing sight and focus of the task at hand and what's truly important, which is doing the work and the will of Yahawah Shemi Hawashah, fighting this spiritual fight, man. And it's funny because, not funny, but man, if you just do those, handle those spiritual responsibility, man, doing the things, what I'm saying, to please Yahawah Shemi Hawashah, stand on point spiritually, man, all those other things will fall right in line to where you won't even need to worry about where food gonna come from. You ain't gonna have to worry about how this bill gonna get paid, how that's gonna get paid. You're not gonna have to worry about providing for your children and so on and so forth, man. If you just keep focused on Yahawah Shemi Hawashah, the rest of that stuff will fall right in line, So not having too many mind, focus on every other thing rather than Yahawah Shemi Hawashah, Verse 32, it says, "For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things," man. All right, so man, that's what the Gentiles and the heathens seek, man. They seek how they gonna pay this, how they gonna do this, how they gonna take care of that, how they gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have that faith and the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of Yahawah Shemi Hawashah, but but we do, man, being in this truth and knowing who the Lord is, man, knowing his true names, you know what I'm saying, knowing that we are his chosen people, knowing that, man, all we got to do is the will of our fathers, man, and everything else to be taken care of. It gives you a sense of peace and a sense of comfort, right? So really, the point is, man, all you gotta do is stay focused on Yahawah Shemi Hawashah, and everything else will fall in line, man. And again, you may lose focus. You know what I'm saying? That's sometimes that happens. You may lose focus, right? But that's when you gotta catch yourself, man, and reapply that focus. You know what I'm saying? To your power, your strength. Which is Yahawah Shemi Hawashah, man. And handling those spiritual responsibilities, and everything else will fall in line. Everything else will play out exactly how it's supposed to, man. In verse 34, 33, Salaki, it says, "But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahawah and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you," man. All right. Case in point, man. Seek the Lord Yahawah Shemi Hawashah first, right? and all these things shall be added unto you, man. All right, so again, man, you keeping your focus on Yahawah, doing his work, doing his will. You know, man, you don't have to worry about how you gonna do this, how you gonna pay for that, how you gonna handle that, how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, the Lord, man, it says, and all these things shall be added unto you, right? Man, the Lord just wants your focus on him, right? He'll handle everything else, you know? So again, not having too many mind, mind over here, mind over there, mind over here, mind over here. Man, the Lord just wants your mind and your heart on him. He'll handle the rest, you know? In verse 34, it says, take therefore no thought for the morrow, for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Salaki, let me get that again. Matthew 6:34. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof, man. All right, so man, take no thought for tomorrow, man. All right, because everything goes according to the will of Yahawah. Take no thought for tomorrow. Focus on today. Focus on what's in front of you. Focus on handling that. Handling, staying focused on what's in front of you, man. Don't be worrying about what's to come this day or that day, or how you gonna do this, how you gonna do that, so on and so forth, man. Just keep your eye and focus on Yahawah, and he'll handle everything else, man. You know, man, keep your mind on Yahawah. Is basically the point of this lesson, man. And again, you may lose focus sometimes, and is not, there's no shame in that, because we all deal with things on this side. But the shame would come from losing that focus and staying in that state of being unfocused, because that'll pull you right back into the world. That'll pull you into sin. That'll pull you into transgression, and ultimately that'll pull you out of the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord taking his spirit from you, and that's what you don't want, man. All right, so beware of too many mind, having your mind focus on different things, man, when it ultimately should just be focused singly on Yahawah, and kind. I pray and hope that lesson was encouraging, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.